Hey YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here, and today I'm out in the woods. The mosquitoes are really bad, and I'm going to try this new bug spray. It's called Bug Out, and it's DEET-Free, and it's supposed to last 12 hours against mosquitoes and 8 hours against black flies. Now the active ingredient is Icaridin, and I think in Canada, no, in the States, I think they call it Icaridin, but it's the same chemical. And this was a little bit expensive at $16 for 100 mils, but anyway, I'm going to try it out. So I'm heading out to the lake. I'll be out for a few hours, and hopefully the mosquitoes won't eat me alive. Anyway, it smells nice and fresh, but it doesn't have a really strong scent to it. So that's quite nice because Deep Woods Off, when I was in search and rescue back about 25 years ago, Deep Woods Off was the one that I used to use all the time, and it had a nice, I don't know, it was an outdoorsy sort of a smell to it. And then when I left search and rescue, I got busy with my career, so I really didn't go out much, and I didn't have an opportunity to buy Deep Woods Off for about 15 years or so. And during that time they changed the formula, so it has more of a perfumey sort of a smell to it that lingers, and I really don't like the smell of Deep Woods Off now. So that's why I've been trying some other products, like this one. So we're going to see how it works. I'm just going to add a little more to my face. Now, of course, you're not supposed to spray your face directly. You're supposed to spray your hand and then apply it to your face, because you're not supposed to get it in your eyes. And I don't know about Icaridin or Icaridin, but with DEET, DEET has a tendency to melt plastics. So I really don't want to be getting some all over my hands and then over my glasses or over my plastic camera, So I'm hoping this stuff is going to work. Okay, when I first came out here, I'm about 100 yards from home. When I first came out here, I didn't have any bug spray on except for like my knees and down below to prevent against ticks. Oh, that's another thing. This stuff, right on the bottle, it says that it repels ticks as well. It just doesn't say how many hours that it repels ticks for. So anyway, when I came out here, there was like a big cloud of mosquitoes around me, and then I started to put some of this stuff on before I turned the camera on and sprayed my shirt and that sort of thing, and they're flying around now. I don't know if you can see them on the camera or not, but they're flying around, but at least they're not landing on me right now. So, let's go for a walk. The wild strawberry flowers are out. And these are the hawthorn flowers. Very pretty. And real sharp thorns on these. Wow. When you're standing still, the mosquitoes just swarm. It's not too bad if you keep moving. So I think I'm going to keep moving. Nice sunny day. A few clouds in the sky there. Temperature's about 20 degrees Celsius, so that's like 70 Fahrenheit or thereabouts. Everything's turning green. Songbirds are back. It's good to be outdoors. Berry flowers are out. Be a little while before they start producing berries. Here's some mayberry flowers. This place is just littered with mayberries. I wish I could find some ramps around here. Wild leeks. Haven't seen any around at all. Here's some blackberry flowers. Now these honeysuckles. The flowers, very pretty. They've got very long, what are they, pistils? Yeah, very long pistils and a long stamen down the middle. The stems are really woody. Look like they have no bark on them. And the leaves look a little bit like what you'd expect on Labrador tea, but they're very green and not dried out at all. And the smell has a really nice fragrance. I'll have to check out my wildflowers book to see what they are for a positive identification. Okay, so here we are at the lake. Right over there, you can see there's a beaver lodge. And then there's more beaver lodges on this side. Right there. There's two of them there. Now, as you can see, the shoreline is all marshy here. So it's really difficult to walk. Near impossible, really. The ground is all spongy behind me. Anyway, that's why I prefer the winter. In the winter I can come out here and the shoreline is just frozen solid. And I can sit on the edge of the shore and cook up a meal. But I can't do that any other time of year other than when it's below freezing. You can see the water collecting around my boot as I step here. So unless I had some sort of a watercraft, like I don't know, an inflatable dinghy or inflatable kayak or something to launch at this point, there's really no point in coming out to the lake other than for the view. And to see if I can see any animal tracks. Like the moose will often come out here to drink. And I've seen bear tracks out here before as well. I didn't see any on my way in. The path coming in is really quite a mess as well. You get boggy patches every 50 feet or so. Okay, so I'm going to head back to the dry road and we'll catch you then. There, dry land again. Okay. So the pits back here have been flooded from the snow melts and the heavy rains that we've had. These are usually pretty much dry by late summer. But with fresh water, there should be signs of animals around its shore. Take a look at these rocks here. There's some moose tracks. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that's going to turn out on camera. But here's the toe, of or the arch of the hoof here. And then in the middle, there's a raised portion where the hoof splits. So you can see that one quite clearly. And then there's another one. There's another one right here. And then there's another one over there. Okay, this one's not quite as visible as those other two. And then as we get closer to the water, you can see some really good ones here in the dirt. Side by side. There's two different sizes. The one on the right is smaller than the one on the left. It could be two animals. There, you can see it quite well. Right there. And then right there on the shore. So without any doubt, it would have walked right into the water. I am by no means a mushroom expert, or a fungus expert rather. But anyway, these ones look kind of interesting. It's not a birch polypore, because from underneath you can see that it has gills. You can also see there's quite a few little bugs eating their way into it. And the top is nice and smooth. All the bugs in that top one right there. I don't know what kind of bugs those are either. And there's another example of this fungus right here. But as you can see, it's been chewed on by small little rodents, probably mice. It looks like it's soft, unlike the birch polypore, which is really quite hard. Oyster mushroom comes to mind, but without a book, I wouldn't even want to try it. Well, there's the bench I made a few years ago. Right on the edge of this old growth forest and clear cut. Seen better days for sure. Oh well, I can still sit down there. Well, as you can see, mosquitoes are buzzing around quite bad, and these are black flies here. I had planned on stopping here and boiling some water, making a hot chocolate or something. But yeah, the bugs won't leave me alone. They won't give me a moment's peace. So I think what I'll do is I'll just sit down, have a drink of water, and instead of staying here for 15-20 minutes, I think I'll just stay here for 5 minutes or so. Wow, the mosquitoes and black flies are just hovering. I don't know how woodland creatures can put up with it. I guess for moose, they can go into the water and submerge themselves down to their faces, you know. Something like a deer, you'd have to get somewhere where it's windy. It would almost drive you out onto the roads and things like that. So we'll check to see what time it is to see how long I've been out here. 1:30. So I've been outside for an hour and a half, and my verdict on this bug out spray is that it does keep them from biting, but it doesn't keep them away. Like, they'll actually land on the brim of my hat, land on my ears, that sort of thing. I did get bit on the elbow, but that's because I didn't apply any there. So yeah, I think this is going to be great. And really, one of the things I like the best about this is that there's no residual smell. There's no perfume or anything to it. Yeah, I definitely buy this again. The store that I bought this at also had it in aerosol and a cream. And I really don't like applying creams to my body. Some people do, but I really don't. And as far as aerosols go, well, there's environmental concerns there. So I avoid aerosols whenever I can. But this pump spray is great. If it was in a flatter container, it would fit in your pocket. But it's actually in a round container, as you can see there. But I can put it in my pack. I don't have to carry it in my cargo pockets. Yeah, it's nice when a little bit of a breeze comes up, because then it blows all the mosquitoes away. Yeah. Another drink, and then I'm going to head back. Well, I think what I'm going to do is pack it in and head on back, and hopefully lose some of these mosquitoes. So until next time, it's Muskrat Jim, signing out. For more muskrat survival videos, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell to receive notifications of newly uploaded videos on this channel.